So before the video starts, I just wanted to say a few things. First off, I know I said in the video I found those phones at Target. You're probably wondering where that Target bin video is, but I really didn't find that much that was too good. And there's a chance I'll be going on a road trip soon where I'll go to a bunch of Targets. So it didn't really make sense for me to upload that Target bin video and then immediately have to make another one after that trip, especially when the phones I found weren't very good. So you guys will see a Target bin video, given that I do actually go to Targets, which I should be. So you'll see a bigger Target video with more phones, hopefully better phones as well. So yeah, just keep your eyes peeled for that video. I'd say it would be coming out in the next few weeks. But yeah, I'm uploading this video as on Christmas, as you can see. So Merry Christmas to everyone. I hope you had a good Christmas. I personally did. If you guys are wondering what I got a Xbox Series S and a few things for my car, etc., stuff like that. But the Series S was mainly the big thing that I wanted. I basically got it because I want to play Forza Horizon 5 and not have to spend like $300 on a new GPU for my computer. And along with that, I'm going to be leaving for college soon, probably this summer, and it doesn't make sense for me to lug my entire PC to college just to play games on when I can play 90% of the games I play on PC anyway on my Xbox. So that's why I did that. That's why this is happening. Why I got the Xbox Series S. And yeah, besides that, I think I have a few more videos I need to post, including this. I'm not going to give too much details away, but summing up, I bought a new iPad. But yeah, kick back, relax. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you guys are wondering why I'm being very quiet and also trying to make the video quick, it's because my parents were asleep upstairs. I recorded that video at like 11 o'clock at night, and I didn't want to wake them up, so I was trying to be as quiet as possible, which for a drop test, that's kind of hard, but yeah, I went into the separate room in my basement. It's not renovated or anything, so that's why it looks kind of shitty, but yeah, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and here we go. Hey guys, so today I wanted to do a drop test video comparing the Moto E 2nd generation to the Moto G 1st generation. The reason I am doing this is because, as you may know already from the previous... Sorry about that, I got distracted. But anyways, so we are going to be doing a drop test on these phones, as mentioned in a previous video. I found these phones at Target, and they both have bloated batteries and messed up touchscreens. So I thought it would be interesting to compare the two, see how they do, because they're about the same generation of phone, same like timeline in Motorola's history. And on top of that, I've used both of these phones before, like as one of my more main devices. Not as a main device, but like I used them regularly. And from what I remember, they were pretty durable phones. So we're going to be doing a drop test today on these phones. And my cat's very happy right now because I'm down here. I've shown her in videos before, but yeah, she's very happy I'm around her right now. So please ignore the meowing. You're going to hear a lot of it in this video. But anyway, we're going to get started. We're going to start with the Moto G since that is a year older, and then we're going to go to the Moto E. So let's start off with the backs from knee height, and then we're going to do waist height, chest height, and head height from the back, side, and face. So let's start off with the back from knee height, 3, 2, 1. And now we'll do the Moto E, 3, 2, 1. Little bezel came off the Moto E. I'm not surprised. I do remember that a lot. I used to drop phones a lot, especially when I used these devices in particular. So the Moto G is still working, and so is the Moto E. So now we're going to do it from the bottom drop. So let's start with the Moto G. So bottom drop from knee height in 3, 2, 1. Now the Moto E, that made a loud noise. 3, 2, 1. I'm surprised this isn't scaring my cat, to be fairly honest. So, damage so far. There's just some scuffing on the backs, as to be expected. Let's check the bottoms. The Moto E definitely has more damage on the bottom. There's just like light scuffing on the Moto G. So let's see here. I'm going to set them here. This bicycle seat, see if they still tone on. Yes, they do. So let's do the face down drop from knee height. Moto G, 3, 2, 1. So the Moto G is okay. It did not crack. Screen is still intact. Now let's do the Moto E. Face down, 3, 2, 1. And that also survived. I'm not really surprised. These phones have big bezels and stuff like that, so I'm not surprised they both survived. So now, let's do the backdrop again. I'm going to grab both of them just to save time. So backdrop from waist height, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. That was definitely more of a hit for the Moto E. It made more noise. Just some more light scuffing on the Moto G. It did kind of hit the side rail, I noticed. Oh yeah, right there. That's a good impact point. Still turns on. Same with the Moto E. So I'm just going to wipe this down a little bit, get the bezel back on. So now we're going to do the bottom drop. Waist height. 3, 2, 1. Moto G. 3, 2, 1. Okay, inspecting the phones. I'm going to grab the both of them. More scuffing on the bottom. The Moto E has quite a bit. There's a big gouge in there. The Moto G actually handles well with these drop tests because it has more of a gloss finish around the edges. That must help a lot, at least hiding damage. So we're going to pop that back in. Now we're going to do the face drop, starting with the Moto G. This drop may lead to cracked screens, but we will see. So going to pop the back on. It came off a little bit. So waist height on the face, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, it didn't sound like it cracked, but it could have. Moto E, 3, 2, 1. That had a lot more of a jump. The screen is okay. Just a lot of scuffing around the border. That's what I like about these phones. They have big borders, which helps the screen a lot. Moto G also survived. Wow, that's kind of impressive. To use the touchscreen, you really have to press down on this one. And this one, there's just a dead spot, like right around there, like right in this general area. But if I swipe down here, it still works. Okay, so now we're going to move on to chest height. Chest height on the back. Start with the Moto E this time just because it's in my hand. It's from my chest height. I am 5'11", so take that as you will. Chest height. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, I saw like the screen go white for a second. Moto G. 3, 2, 1. Okay, starting with the Moto G, it looks okay. No damages to the screen or anything. No damage to the LCD. The bezel came off on the Moto E, and it appears there's a lot more damage on this phone than the Moto G. Yeah, look at that. And a lot of it isn't coming off, but screen is still okay. So now we're gonna do the bottom drop on both. Start with the Moto E this time again. So, chest height in 3, 2, 1. Moto G, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I can already tell the Moto G is okay. It's more scuffed up there, along with a big gouge at the bottom, as you can tell. Let's check the Moto E. Bezel came off again. Lots and lots of damage down here. Again, more prevalent than the Moto G. Probably because it's a matte finish side. It's not glossy like the Moto G. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the face drop. I'm pretty sure these phones are going to crack from this. I'd be really surprised if they didn't. So, chest height. 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. I messed that up. That hit the back. That's why I wasn't holding them at the same time. So, let's actually redo that. I'm going to set the Moto G down. Moto E. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that was a faced impact. Now let's do the Moto G. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. We'll get to that. Starting with the Moto E, it did survive. It definitely hit on the bezel a little bit, I can tell, which definitely would have helped. As you can see, still fine. And the Moto... Ooh. Yeah, the Moto G is shattered. Which, honestly, if you think about it, it kind of makes sense. This phone has less of a bezel. Oh, touchscreen is working a little bit now. Yeah, it has less of a bezel than the Moto E, which it looks like it was such a flat impact that it definitely cracked more. So we're going to keep going to head height, however. So I think I'm going to start with the Moto G and just do all 3 drops, and I'll do it with the Moto E. So head height, again, I'm 5'11". So starting right at the top of my head, backside, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, definitely cracked more, especially up here. There's a little delamination going on. That's weird. I've never seen that on a Moto G. Huh. Yeah, still okay though. Screen is still working. Bottom drop. 3, 2, 1. So you can see some pieces of glass have started to come out. You can see right in there to the inners of the display. However, the screen is still okay, and it is still working. So now let's do face down. I do notice these phones actually have pretty durable LCDs, so let's see about that. So face down, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, lots of glass flying everywhere, and the screen is actually done now. So touchscreen is still working, kind of. I need to get that glass out of the way. But it is still kind of working. It's just very messed up now, and there's a lot of glass missing now. So now we're going to go on to the Moto E, which, again, still hasn't cracked. Sorry about that. My cats keep making a lot of noise, and I just wanted to make sure she was okay. It sounded like she fell. But anyway, let's do the backside from head height on the Moto E. 3, 2, 1. Especially at this height, this bezel is going to continue to fall off. But the screen is okay. So now we're going to do the side impact from 3, 2, 1. That was actually a satisfying drop at like... Ooh, the bezel doesn't want to go back on now. It hit the bottom here. It bulged out the bezel and then hit up there. But the screen is okay. So now we're going to go for face down. In 3, 2, 1. Okay. We're going to redo that because, again, it landed on the side because I feel like this phone likes to spin a lot when I'm dropping it. So let's just get that bezel back on. Okay. So face down in 3, 2, 1. And it's shattered. I am not surprised about that at all. While these phones are durable, they're not indestructible. They will crack at one point, and glass is glass. Ooh, I do notice there is LCD damage. See right down there? I don't think that's the wallpaper. And I noticed some little green spots, like right there. There's a little green spot in the screen, but we're gonna keep going. So I'm in my basement right now, and the ceiling isn't too tall. It's probably, I'd say 6.5 feet high. So I'm gonna hold it up against the ceiling and drop it from that. Starting with the Moto G, we'll do it on the backside. So, starting off, 3, 2, 1, backside. More glass fell out, as to be expected. Oh, wow. The LCD kind of fixed itself from that. Touchscreen is still somewhat working. Okay, maybe the screen didn't fix itself. Still has many lines, but yeah. So we're going to do the side drop from 6.5 feet. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, with a higher height like that, it might not always land on the side, but it does look like it hit the bezel there. So I'm going to count that. Yeah. So face drop. 3, 2, 1. My cat was looking at it fall. Okay, that one I'm not going to count because that did literally just hit the side. And again, it's delaminating, which is the weirdest thing. I've never seen that on a Moto G phone, but whoa. Just, yeah, the touchscreen just had enough now. But I'm going to do face down again because it kind of landed on the side. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that works. So, yeah, this phone's pretty much done for. Screen's completely messed up. I'm not going to be able to shut this off either with its bloated battery, so that's great. I'm going to have to, like, take the battery out, throw it out my window. Okay, so moving on to the Moto E, which, again, still survived. So let's do the backdrop. From 6.5 feet, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so right off the bat, I saw the LCD is still okay. So, yep, the screen is still okay. Yep, still kind of works. the glass is just extremely shattered. But besides that, still working. So now we're gonna do the side drop. 6.5 feet. 3, 2, 1. Again, I can't always get it exact with a height like that, but it did kind of land on the side. It like, yeah, see it like skidded on the bottom. Missing glass now. Screen is still working, so we're gonna go face down, holding it against the ceiling at 6.5 feet. 3, 2, 1. Straight on the back. Wasn't even a screen drop. Okay, this bezel's gonna go away for now. Yeah, of course, screen's still working. So holding it against the ceiling again, 3, 2, 1. That was a screen drop. And there goes the LCD. I feel like the screen started popping out, and that's what caused the LCD to be destroyed. Touch screen is completely dead now. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's glitching out, but because like it's working in some place. Yeah, I can't even go home. Let's see if I can get it to unlock. No, not at all. Okay, so I'm gonna do that again until the screen is completely destroyed. So again, right on the screen. Yeah, it's pretty much done. Do it one more time. Oh, wow. There's all that glass coming out. Screen is still somewhat there. Still there. Whoa. And now the screen's just popping straight off the phone. Okay. It's... Oh, well, there goes the screen cable, but this phone's still on, so I'm gonna have to disconnect the battery. But, all in all, I think it's pretty safe to say. The Moto G is less durable than the Moto E. Out of all of the drop tests I've done, these are probably some of the most durable phones I have dropped. They, like I said, big bezels make a lot of a difference when drop testing phones. There's more of a chance it'll hit on the bezel instead of the exact glass, like it won't hit directly on the glass. And because of that, I'd say these phones are definitely pretty durable. Again, sorry about my cat. She's very interested in this. But yeah. So overall, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.